Ultimately, the truth is being a deal maker is the best paying job in real estate. And if you can learn to structure deals on a regular basis, you're going to do really well. I also think it's important that you don't overanalyze. Herman is working on this in his 12-step program. So don't get too tied up with the details. You heard Quincy and myself both say, you know, if the numbers look good, just say they're good enough and move forward on the deal. Don't overanalyze it, or you'll never, ever do a deal. We also talked about what is your why and what is your starting point, what is your plan. We talked a lot with Kenneth yesterday and Ramon on how to get your goals started. One of the things we didn't talk about was how to get started. So many people sit down with a blank piece of paper and they don't know how to write their first thing. And I think it's important to think of it as like a brainstorm session. Just start writing. If you're going to write a script for the rest of your life, what would it sort of look like? And it's good, it's not just financial. It can be spiritual. It can be trying to take care of your body. It can be a lot of different things. It's okay. Just start with one, maybe your family goals. You know what I mean? Maybe you want to take your family to Disney World, right? Or on a Disney cruise, or whatever it is. And start there and just kind of work it backwards. Deal making is all about creating income, aka cash flow, right? And you can do that in two ways. It can be transactional, which is flipping houses and wholesaling. Or it can be residual, which is really building your monthly residual cash flow from like a portfolio of rentals. And building your self-directed IRA, because as we started yesterday, I said, what's the average age of somebody being able to retire? And the joke is people can hardly retire anymore. It's a hard thing to do. So you don't want to forget that. You want to work on the short term, which is your income streams, because people need to eat. And you want to work on your long term, which is your net worth in your next generation. I mentioned earlier yesterday that Quincy is a secret agent with a lot of financial secrets. And today he's going to talk about setting up your next generation. And that's an important topic as we talk about legacy planning and being able to give something to your grandkids and beyond. And your kids too, of course, right? As my son-in-law Luke looks at me. Just kidding. You know, it's important. So you got to think of these things. And he's going to also go from there into what it would take to inherit an IRA. Some of us have aging parents and aging aunts and uncles and things like that, and know somebody who may be sick or heading towards the end of life. And what can we do to kind of set them up? Because if you had the ability to inherit a Roth IRA, it doesn't need much money in it. We showed you how to grow a small IRA yesterday. Come on in. And so if you guys, being a deal maker and being able to make deals in your IRA, if you had a Roth IRA, you could potentially live the rest of your life tax-free, and that'd be a cool thing, right? Be like giving somebody, almost like giving somebody a tax-free checkbook to go live on. So that would be a very good thing.